I always felt April could really give us quite a bit, and I think when she's on the floor with Courtney and KK, it just continues to build their confidence together. But as a young point guard to be out there with two veterans, I think that's really big. KK does such a great job of communicating constantly with her, and she just has caught on. She's got a great basketball IQ to another level, and so defensively and offensively she doesn't hurt us, and then she just makes such great decisions.
Just the way they mesh too. I mean, is that just a byproduct of being in the summer, or is there something else playing into that?
I think they just play off of one another. I think all three of them can do so many great things, and you put KK at the off guard as well as Courtney, and you have April running the show that allows KK and Courtney to score a little bit more, and April finds her points as they come to her. She always lets the game come to her, and that's what's so good about April. She doesn't force anything. So, we've practiced them a little bit together, and the more and more they're playing together, when you have a point guard mentality, you should be able to play pretty well with each other.
KK mentions we hardly do practice with all three together. It's usually she said I'm usually with Dee Dee and somebody else.
Yeah, we try to change things up, but then when we go, at the end of practice, go against some of the RIP guys at times, I'll put those three together. But they do play off of one another, and they go against each other every day, so they understand each other pretty well.
Any update on Chantel?
Yes, she actually had surgery this morning. I still haven't seen Jess, but going in, they said it was probably a little bit more of a lateral meniscus tear than what they originally thought, and then they were going to take the chip out. So, we're hoping that she can be back after Christmas.
You're playing Central. It's probably not hard to get at least your veterans to remember what happened up there last year, right?
Yeah, I mean, we took, a lot of fault for that because of scheduling mishap that we didn't have much control over, but you can't put that on kids. And just understanding we had to finish a basketball game, and we didn't. They're a very good team. They're very aggressive. They trap you everywhere. They're a lot of one-on-one, hard to defend. Notre Dame struggled last night at their place. So, I mean, we've got our hands full, but at least we know what's coming at us.
Some similarities to Georgia Tech in that regard?
A little bit, but their post players are totally different, So, post players for Georgia Tech are really big. These are more guard type, almost like a Maris, but more athletic and can take you off the dribble one-on-one.
Just the way that your team responded offensively Thursday night when they would score, you guys would come back and score, and that's something that I'm pretty sure that you thought this team could do, but did they show you a little bit more of being able to respond in that area?
Yeah, I mean, because they finally had to prove it. We were put in a situation, how are we going to respond to it? And they, when we had to go back and forth and cut the deficit, we're down. We just chipped it away. We didn't even look at the score at all until halftime. So that showed understanding the system, understanding what was open when the defense was playing us a certain way, and then the second half, shooting 70% was all about layups and how we could break another team down, not always shooting the outside shot.